finally decided to get my camera working, so you can see my pretty ugly mug here. All right. Today, we're going to take a look at a Linux distribution I have not heard of before, and it's been around for a few years, at least 4 that I know of. I'm surprised that I haven't heard of it, honestly. So, it's called Drauger Os. I believe that's what it's called. So, we got VirtualBox open here. We are going to call it Drauger, whether or not it's the name of it. And if I'm wrong, sorry, guy. Pardon me, Tanner. Okay, all right. So we want Linux, and I believe we're going to take a look at another one. That one's Debian based. I believe this one's Ubuntu based. Off the top of my head, I'm going to have to go look at that again. All right. So what we're going to do here, so we're going to give it 4 gigs. Create a virtual hard disk now. Yep. All the standard stuff, dynamically located. We'll give it, oh, I don't want that much. There we go. Create. All right. Go to settings here. Processors, give her 2. My 4 cores and 4 threads, apparently. I do have 4 threads according to Steam. Display, max that out. Enable 3D acceleration, storage. We want to go on to that one. Click live CD, click the little disk there, choose disk file. Bam, there we are. We're good with audio, network serial, USB. Sure, yeah, we're good with the rest of that. Mouth's dry. Coffee. What my mug looks like. A little bit dirty though. I don't know if you can read that or not, but out of this world. Kind of an alien head. My kids got it for me back when COVID was going. From a little shop on the mall. All right, let's get this thing started. And it popped up on my other monitor. So let's do that to delay that, because now I don't know how this got set up this way, but it's really getting irritating. I have to do things like that to get it to work instead of dragging it over. Okay. Let's go with, all right, view, full screen, switch over. That's better. Now we can see what we're doing here. I don't know how I got set up this way, but there's been weird things going on with Ubuntu. Let me tell you. A few days ago, I had an update, rebooted it. All my bars were gone. Just had my backgrounds on my desktop. Like, what the hell? I don't know how that happened. I've never seen it happen before. I know Nico from KDE was updating the program that deals with the spacing on those things. So maybe that's what happened there. I don't know. You wouldn't think that Ubuntu would have an update that quickly. Or maybe he just released it when it was released. But if it was you, Nico, you wiped my whole setup out. Thanks. But if it's not you, then I apologize. I don't know what happened. All right. Click on. Yeah, let's install it to the VM. Now, this thing has an XFCE desktop. So, I'm going to go look at it real fast. And the reason we're looking at this one is because I'm thinking about switching over to it. I'm looking at gaming distros, so I don't have to keep setting it up myself over and over and over again. All right, we're in the live environment here. I don't like that. Oh, it has to be 32 gigabytes or bigger. Alrighty, well, we're going to pause it and we're going to redo this and get back to this spot because I goofed up. My apologies. Alrighty, we're back. Let's see. Welcome to the Drauger OS system installer. A few things before we get started. Partitioning. The Drauger OS system installer uses gparty to allow the users. Okay, this is the Ubuntu based. I took a look at the website, but I didn't really get into it because I was going to go through it with you guys. Get the El Natural reactions. Drauger OS system installer uses gparty to allow the user to set up their partitions manually. It is advised to account for this if installing next to another OS. If using automatic partitioning, it will take up the entirety of the drive told to use. I don't know if that's proper grammar or not, but I've seen the developer. So he's from the States. Lots of data from usage of the tools entirety. But then again, I suck at grammar, so he's probably right. Let's do OEM. You know what? I will. Let's do normal. Keyboard. Wow. I don't want a model. I don't think you have level up on here, buddy. L? Oh, you can't do search from... Really? Maybe it's part of the VM. Excuse me. I doubt if you have level. Hey, yeah. Why even bother with the model? I mean, it's good because you fine tune it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like this. But for me, why bother? I was thinking out loud. It's nothing against the OS here. I don't like the drop down menu though. It takes too long. Variant? Wow. English workman? English class at the work. I didn't know there was this many options. I don't think I need to choose that. Okay. Yay, completed. Local date and time. Language. It won't let me search from the keyboard, so I got all the way down to English. You can change it from, if you ever see this, you can change it from drop-down menu to, I don't know, something better, something faster. What was that again? Region. America. America. Come on now. Go start. There you go. Come on. You can do it. I know somebody near Boise. Actually, I know a couple people near Boise. Oh, there we go. Los Angeles. Close enough. Grab you, pull you up. Pull your screen up. Options to do. Yeah, let's do all this. Let's give it the full meal deal. Update report. No, do not enable auto log on. You know, I wish people would just take that out completely, because if you enable auto log on, what happens is it leaves a little crack in there, not only locally, but remotely, for people to get on your system and potentially do nefarious things to it. Like what we used to do is, you know, to other family members and stuff, is change the icons around, make things look like what they're not, and open up other things. That was a joke that I used to do to my wife and kids. But people used to do that as a various thing. Also in the workplace, but remotely on Windows mainly. I've never heard of anybody actually doing it on Linux. Linux is its own beast. It's more thought out in certain ways and not so much in other ways, but anyways, get off of that. To do partitioning. Automatic. Should we separate the home partition? You know what? I like that. Good. You can make a raid array, even though it's kind of going to the way of the dinosaurs. There's better, more efficient ways of doing it nowadays. I mean, it's kind of based off that, I think, but I'm not an expert. I could be totally wrong with that. I probably am totally wrong with that. Okay. Okie dokie. I clicked OK. Why aren't you moving? Oh. Yeah. Would help if I did that, wouldn't it? Oh wow, this is like, okay. Computer's name. Put in that secure password. Yeah. I'm gonna get that one. Not a million years. Yeah, I know, it's less than 4 characters. Oh, you're not gonna let me do it because it's less than 4 characters. Okay, fine. There we go. They quit. And now I've got this. I don't like that. Alrighty, well that failed miserably. Why did it fail? Oh, you know what? Probably because I separated the home partition. Let's try this one more time. I don't like that. Let's just do a quick installation. Oop. I don't have a config file. Normal installation. You know what? Do OEM. No. Don't want to separate it. Okay. Do normal. Normal installation it is. Keyboard. You know what? I'm not going to make you go through this again. I'm going to pause this. Going to pause this if that didn't come out right. I'll edit that out if it did. If it didn't. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and pause it. And we'll be back after it's installed. All right, it looks like it's doing it. There's one thing I did notice, that on that installer before you commit, it shows the password you put in right out in the open. Minor suggestion to the developer, for privacy issues, could there be an option where that is invisible? Perhaps. Might be a good idea. I don't know. It's up to you. It's your distro. But I noticed that and I was like, a lot of people that don't like their passwords out in the open when they're doing that kind of stuff. See, if I hadn't noticed that and I had actually used my regular password, I would have been a little bit miffed, but nah. Oh well, no big deal. Just a suggestion, like I said. Alrighty, now I'm going to go ahead and pause this thing while this is installing. So we'll see you in a little bit. The thing I noticed is all these are downloading at the same time, and that's not normal for a Debian or Ubuntu-based system. I wonder if he's using Nala. Ooh, if he is, or something like Nala, kudos, man, kudos. Makes things a lot faster. All right, back to pausing this thing. And we'll be back when this thing's installed. Well, I ran into another bug. Yeah, it attempted to go to the login menu. Well, it didn't attempt to. It went to it, and it crashed the installer. Okay. We're just going to run it in the live environment. We'll be back. Okay, never mind. It's in the live environment. So I'm going to go ahead and display. Get this thing up to where it should be. By 1440. Let's do 1920 by 1080. See how that looks. That looks good. Let's move this bad boy. Put you down on the bottom. Oh, you don't want to move down to the bottom. Why not? Huh. Alright, come on. Where you at? Where's horizontal? Panel 3, appearance, display. Bag nab it. Put the transparency on there. That's not showing the transparency. Maybe it won't move in the live environment. Oh well. Alright, let's see what we got for programs here. Archive Manager, Compton. I have to give it for XFCE. Dis. Archive Manager, Grandpa, that's a good one. Files, that's a good one. Good one. Play on Linux. I thought that. Let's click on this. Where's the about? Yeah, see, they don't maintain this anymore. Yeah, I would go ahead and get something like bottles installed on this if I was you guys. If you were going to run this, you can run over to FlatHub and grab bottles, and that's way better than this thing ever was. Just some productive criticism. Yeah, they stopped maintaining that a few years back. See, it's 2018 on the copyright on there. It's 2022 now. I don't think they've maintained it for 3, maybe 4 years. Could be wrong, but accessories, line tricks. Let's see what version you're running here. Is it gonna come up, or is it just gonna leave me hanging there? Line tricks, come on. Oh, there we go. Come on now, you can do it. It runs when you're running. Just so everybody knows, when you run things in a VM, generally slower. So this is going to take a minute. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. You guys don't have to wait through it like I do. Alrighty, popped up. About 40 seconds after I paused it. Huh? I got 2 wine prefixes. I didn't click on it twice. Oh wait, yes I did. Pull that one out. That's pretty much standard there. You can fix that. Damn it. No. Oh, I'll figure that out later. Get moving along here. This video is getting long. All right, let's get to the games. Game Hub. All your games in one place. Now that's a good program. Heroic for both GOG and Epic. Lutris for everything. And Steam for everything. See, you can run the Heroic game launcher through Steam or Lutris. So you got your options there. But Lutris has a special wine prefix specifically for Epic. That's how I got Overwatch 2 to run. I tried to do right through Steam and it failed because the prefix the version of Proton that was on there didn't want to play well with it. Alrighty, go to graphics, flame shot. That's pretty cool. Image magic, color, image viewer. Let's see what they got for image viewer. Oh, no image viewer. See, I'm not very knowledgeable in the GNOME. I don't like GNOME. GNOME, not my friend. I like it on laptops, but I don't like it on desktop environments. Yeah, was it internet? You're in Firefox and Steam. Now, I don't know. I know a lot of distributions don't carry Steam on their OS for legal issues. I think it's just probably because it's proprietary software. But I don't see any issue with actually having it distributed on the OS. I've seen Pop OS have it on there. So, or maybe it wasn't Pop OS. It was a different distribution I was thinking of. Anyways, multimedia, multipano, audacious. Not audacious for a minute. Ooh, going with the theme and everything. This looks way out of place. Yeah. I think that's pretty close to being up to date on that. 4.1. Maybe one version behind. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it looks kind of out of place compared to everything else. I would replace this with a another player, maybe Rhythm Box or something like that. I want to take another look at these. Just CDs in here. Now I understand why he chose this. He's a CD DVD guy. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I've got it on my systems too. I got a bunch of games and DVDs and CDs all over the place. I have hundreds of CDs. Office. Oh, that's all he's got is the document viewer. course, this is a gaming distro, so failed to execute command to share Drauger. Okay, that's another bug. No such file or directory. Well, I did attempt to install this, so it probably wiped that out. Other settings. See what you got for... Oh, he's only got a few. Yeah, I don't like that one. Yeah, I kind of like that soft. I like that soft gray better than that brown one. I'll leave it with that. Go back to settings, desktop background. Let's see what you got for backgrounds there, buddy. See what they have. Of all of them, let's try that one. Yeah, let's go back to there. This is nitrogen. Nah, you don't want zoomed. Scale is what you want. But I didn't update it. Okay, back to the menu. I've been kind of boring and la today. I got another bad tooth going on over here. I have to go back to the dentist. They're gonna rip everything out. I was born with soft enamel, so my teeth got real messed up. No show. Got for programs here. Probably the standard of the Ubuntu ones. And why did it show up clear over here? It's populating. Let's fix this resolution issue I've got going, apparently. Didn't change it. All right. Go with that. See what happens. If this goes really wonky, then I apologize, everybody. Well, that didn't change anything. Start previous. That's way off. Why does this have two entries for... That's weird. Yeah, let's keep this configuration. Closer to the native thing. Alright, well. codecs, hardware drive response. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm liking it so far. Some minor things I'd change if it was me, but you know, it's not mine. It's not my distro. However, which way they want to do it, their thing. Play. Oh, it's gonna take a while to populate. Always does in a VM. Well, let's close this out. Get it moving along on the programs again. Okay. Firewall, iBuzz. What do they got for firewall configuration? Oh, if you guys are running this in the live environment, the password is TOOR. It's root backwards. By the way, I had to go look that up. Because when it logged out on me during the installation process, kind of a headache, but at least I found it. Guffa. I've never heard of it. GUFW firewall. GUFW. Guffo. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Alrighty. Keep moving along here. Let's go to system. Oh, it's got a bleach bit. Oh, that's cool. You don't see that installed on operating systems. Very rarely. Welcome to Drauger Installer. In the following screen, please navigate to the .dev file you wish to install. Select it and then hit OK. What are we using here? Oh, we're using this file manager for this? Oh, GW. Or whatever the heck they call it. Or the GNOME version of it. I can't remember the name of it. I've got time shift on here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of people don't have time shift on installed by default on here either. A lot of good programs here. Yeah, that's the desktop changer down the bottom. I'm not a big fan of the left thing here. What is he using? Why not? I gotta go to this guy's webpage. This is getting to be a long video. I'll have to cut some sections out. That didn't open up. Gonna push that off to it being in a VM. I'm gonna push off a lot of things being pushed because it's in a VM. Because I've seen this happen in VMs a lot. File, home, live view. Oh, I get it. It was stuck in the background, and when I clicked on it, it finally kicked it free. Okay. Yeah, I've seen that happen in a VM too. Okay. Let's go to where everybody goes when they have questions. Because I gotta find this guy's website. Or the excuse me, the OS's website. Show you guys around on the website. Although I wish this followed the theme. A little bright for me. What is Drauger Os? Drauger Os is an Ubuntu-based Linux desktop gaming distribution that ships with many modification optimizations over stock Ubuntu that is intended to improve gaming performance and the gaming experience, from simple such as swapping GNOME out of the light, kernel, and replace the pipewire pulse audio with pipewire. Okay, that's a good choice. What else? Where? I want to find. I'm going to pause this. I want to find something specifically. Alrighty, found the system requirements. Minimum hardware requirements. Dual core 1.8 gigahertz 64-bit processor, RAM 1 gigabyte, 32 gigabyte, approximately half used once installation is complete. For a gaming OS, that's pretty light on the RAM and integrated graphics, and that seems a little low. Actually, it seems a lot low for gaming. Quad core 2 gigahertz 64-bit processor for recommended. 128 gigabyte NVMe SSD. Well, I have an SSD hard drive, so 6 gigabyte DDR4. I game one. You don't need DDR4 memory to game. I have DDR3 in my system and it works okay. I get some bottlenecking on it, but not as much as you would think. I play Overwatch, Shadowline, Apex Legends, and I get more bottlenecks with the CPU and my GPU before my RAM. Yeah. CPU 12 core 4 gigahertz 64-bit processor. So the processor 8 gigabytes of DDR5 memory. Yeah, in a perfect world. That screen resolution seems a little low with that graphics card, anyways. That's a 4K graphics. I mean, you can go higher with 144 hertz refresh rate on your monitor. If you're running a TV, then yeah, 1080p at 60 hertz is just about right. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it again. Alrighty, I'm back. I looked around, I didn't see it. I'm gonna go and close this out. The one thing I would like to see though is a list of installed programs. That way, it's the Drauger team claims that it's use the XFC desktop as a replacement. It's set up for gaming. I would like to see a list of programs installed in the background so people can compare against Ubuntu. Just a little Christmas wish list there. But it's a small team and they need help. So if you're interested in this OS, go ahead and download it. Give it a try. I plan on doing it on my next next chance I get. I'm gonna put it on bare metal and give a run for its money and see what it does. So let's cut this off here because this is getting to be insanely long for a walkthrough and a distribution. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed the video and I wasn't too boring this time around. A little tired, and like I said, my whole jaw's killing me. Or it's not killing me right now, it's bothering me a bit. So, hopefully you enjoyed it, and y'all stay safe, and happy Halloween. Don't get too scared out there. And if you get some candy, I do take donations for candy. I'm just saying. I don't take razor blades, though. All right. I'm out of here.